Yo, what's going on, guys? Arix here, and today is a very exciting day, especially for fans of giant, big-ass mechs, because last night, during the Game Awards, we finally got official confirmation that From Software are indeed working on the next installment of the Armored Core series, Armored Core 6. I mean, technically, we already had confirmation that it was at least being worked on from an interview with IGN way back in 2017, where Hidetaki Miyazaki confirmed the studio was working on a new Armored Core game, alongside two other titles, but we hadn't heard nor seen anything on the project since. But last night we got the official trailer for Armored Core 6 Fires of the Rubicon, and what's more, it is coming next year. And while the trailer itself was just a CG trailer, it is still pretty exciting, so let's talk about what we know so far. So if you guys do enjoy this, then a like would be super appreciated. Let me know in the comments down below if you are an Armored Core fan, how hyped are you for this, or if perhaps this is your first exposure to the series, similarly let me know. Me personally, I'm not going to claim to be a hardcore Armored Core fan. I have played Armored Core 4 on the PS3 back in the day, which I really enjoyed, but that's about the extent of my exposure to the series. But I am a huge fan of giant mechs, and anything that lets me pilot, customize, and just in general enjoy giant mechs, I'm all about it. So I'm personally very excited to dive into this next offering. Now, first up, to quote the official description for the game, it says that for Armored Core 6, based on the knowledge that's been gained during the development of their recent titles, Bandai Namco Entertainment and From Software are seeking to deliver a new action game. By combining From Software's long-standing expertise in mech games and their signature robust gameplay, Armored Core 6 will be a new action experience. It's also said that in Armored Core 6 Fires of the Rubicon, players will be assembling and piloting their own mech with 3D maneuverability to move freely through three-dimensional, fast-paced missions. You'll be taking on difficult challenges and overwhelming your enemies with dynamic movements that make full use of ranged and melee combat. Players can enjoy a variety of actions that can only be truly realized with mechs. Now, admittedly, that is a pretty basic description of what the game has to offer. But again, if you've had any exposure to Armored Core before, then you already know what's in store for you. But now that we can leverage the power of the new consoles, I personally can't wait to see how incredible this game is going to look and feel to play. On the story front, it's said that in Rubicon, a mysterious new substance was discovered on the remote planet Rubicon 3, and as an energy source, this substance was expected to dramatically advance humanity's technological and communication capabilities. However, instead, this substance caused a catastrophe that engulfed the planet and the surrounding stars in flames and storms, forming a burning star system. Almost half a century later, the same substance resurfaced on Rubicon 3, a planet now contaminated and sealed off by the catastrophe. Extraterrestrial corporations and resistance groups fight over control of the substance, and the player infiltrates Rubicon as an independent mercenary and finds himself in a struggle over the substance with the corporations and other factions. And while right now, information and of course footage is quite sparse, some of you guys might remember that a while back there were some leaks that cropped up on Reset Era, seemingly from some sort of player survey, in which it contained a few details about the game and some screenshots. Naturally, I won't be sharing those screenshots here, but a couple of the excerpts did give a little more context to the game. It described the new Armored Core as a third-person shooter mecha action title that lets you move around an overwhelmingly scaled map that represents a unique sci-fi world with dynamic mech action. It says that players will supposedly face challenging enemies and fierce battles both long and short range using guns and blades. Additionally, the rumoured description of the new Armored Core promises a high level of customization, letting players build a mech suit to their playstyle as previous Armored Core games have done. So while again some of that information is hardly surprising if you've played previous titles, it is always exciting to hear that the game will offer a high level of customization, so I for one can't wait to see and hear more from the title. But for now, that is pretty much it. Again, 2023 is the release window, no exact date just yet, but at least it is coming. So Armored Core fans, or mech fans in general, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. But for the time being, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Again, any questions, by all means let me know in the comments down below. If you missed some of the recent videos, be sure to check out one of these ones linked on screen, and do be sure to keep it locked because as and when we do find out more, I'll definitely bring you guys more videos.